He's going to make millions.
Okay, well, the dripstick is a cup designed for children. One end holds popsicles, any frozen treat on a stick, fudgesicles, creamsicles. If you flip it over, the other end holds ice cream cones, and it holds any variety of cone, waffle cone, sugar cone, cake cone. Has a grip, so if they tip it upside down, it's not going to fall out.
I love this. I love it. I have to tell you, I have this beautiful 4-year-old, and of course, like every other, she wants the ices, she wants the ice cream. And I almost sometimes try and talk her into something else because you know, 90 seconds into it, it's that. Doesn't matter. You can try the wrap, the napkins. It's down the hand.
Yeah.
This is ingenious.
Thank you.
This is, and so you see this really as basically as the next sippy cup, in effect.
Right. Well, you know, I talk to parents who say, "Oh, I just don't let my kids eat popsicles," and to me, that's impossible. I have 5 children, and my biggest pregnancy craving is popsicles. So I tried to ban them for a little while, and it just. There was one summer where I like to dress all 5 kids alike so I don't lose them when we go places. And we would take them to zoos and amusement parks, and within 3 minutes of walking in the park, it's hot. They want something like that to eat. And so then after getting them cute all morning, we'd spend the rest of the day with messy kids that were sticky. And then I'd get home and it's been in the sun all day, the outfit's ruined, it's stained. And I was throwing away nice outfits constantly. I had puddles on my countertops where they'd set them down and run off and play and come back, and it's melted. My car.
It's fantastic. This will make millions if we market it right. Now, you've got, as you said, you got 5 kids. Your husband was doing his residency in medical school.
Right.
Tell me about getting this thing off the ground with 5 kids running around and all the. I mean, because this sounds like. Once again, if this woman can get her business off the ground, forget that she's got a great idea. Given her life situation, anybody can do it. So tell me what was going on at home.
Okay, it was crazy. We medical school, lots of money. We were very in debt, and all the kids. I started my business dabblings when I was 17, so and my husband's very into that too. So we knew that we wanted something business-wise to do later in the future. We've always had ideas. We kind of have a notebook of things we've done. When we came up with this, it was one that I couldn't let go. I felt it was too good of an idea, and I needed it myself.
Right.
So
that's the litmus test. You know, I always say to people, if it's something you need, anybody's going to need it.
I needed it. And so I didn't even know where to start. I drew it on regular paper, and then my brother-in-law is an engineer. So, well, before we did this, I just looked in the phone book under plastic molding. I had no idea where to start.
I love it.
Looked in the phone book under plastic molding. I didn't even know what kind, thermoforming, injection. I didn't know what any of that meant. I didn't know what I needed to do. I went to my first appointment and walked into the room. I was a little late because I'd gotten lost. I had no idea where I was going. And there's a round table of about 8 execs sitting there waiting to talk to me, which was completely, I felt very powerful all of a sudden. I didn't expect them all to be there. And they loved the idea so much that that's when they said, okay, this is injection molding, this is what we have to do. I got so excited about it, but they told me the price of the tool, the molding. And I hadn't expected that either. Like, we did not have the money to do anything. And so they said, it's like buying a new car. So I'm thinking, okay, 8,000 to 10,000. And no, it's like buying a brand new Cadillac.
By the way, what new car are you getting for 8,000 to 10,000?
Exactly.
Okay, right.
Well, we don't buy brand new cars. That's why when they said well, when they say buying a new car, for me, that's a new used car. It's new to me.
Okay, good answer.
So when I went home and told my husband, okay, this is what it's going to cost just for tooling. This didn't count packaging.
And how much was this?
Trade show. We were looking about 50 grand.
All right. So at that point, you could have folded your tent.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
He said no. He, you know, and it's not. He's been my biggest support.
So how'd you get the 50 grand?
He went to work, and I called his dad, and I cried a little bit on the phone, and I said...
The old 5 kids crying, husband in medical school.
I just said, this is too good of an idea. I really need help. I can pay you back by this date. This is what we'll do. And luckily, he loved the idea just as much, and so him and his son worked on my drawings, and we did it that way.
I love it. And you, when you were first selling, you at home, tell me about the whole phone setup.
Okay. I don't have nannies, and I don't believe in paying somebody to do something I can do myself.
Good for you.
Mothers are very good at multitasking, so I knew, you know, I can go without sleep and get stuff done at night instead of paying other people to do it. So we set up office in our house, and I did my best to, immediately the people I were talking to thought that I was in a corporate office. And so I had to be very careful on when I answered the phone. I can hear it ringing on Saturday and Sunday, and I don't answer it because no business office would. I don't answer it after 5. And if my son was in the middle of a meltdown or it was close to lunchtime, just let voicemail get it, because I knew if I'm on a call, he's going to come running in wanting lunch.
You were waiting for the most important sales call of your life, and somebody picked up the phone and it wasn't you.
Yeah, I have a cell phone. My husband has a cell phone. The fax machine rings like a phone, and then we have the business line and we have the house line. So we had 5 different phones in the house. We were very good at training the kids on don't answer this phone, don't answer.
This is the bat phone. You just don't stay away from this one, right?
Don't answer the fax machine, you'll mess it up.
Okay.
So they knew they're only allowed to answer 1 phone. And one day I was in the bathroom and the phone rang, and I'd been waiting for this international buyer to call. And my 7-year-old mixed up the phone tones. She wasn't paying attention, and I heard her answer the phone. And I knew this call was coming, and I automatically thought, oh my gosh. And so I'm racing out of the bathroom to get to her. And we also train them when they're not allowed to answer the phone until a certain age, and not until we teach them to answer properly. So she did say, hello, this is the Price residence. And the other person on the other end said, you know, can I speak to Mecinna Price? And she said, yes, please hold. And then she put down the phone, and I thought, oh my gosh. And so I picked up the phone, and I think with the accent, she didn't notice that she said Price residence, because she said, my, your secretary sounds so young. I just said, yes, yes. And she had no idea. It was my 7-year-old daughter, and I thought, well, what a secretary. I don't have to pay her.
Well, Mecinna, your idea will make millions, because it's fantastic. And you are an inspiration, because with 5 kids and no help at home, between taking care of those kids, you're putting that business together. So once again, guys, anybody can do it. I don't want to hear you got too much going on. I love it. Mecinna Price, she will make millions. Created the dripstick. Why can't you be her? Well, you don't want to be her. You want to do it your way, but doing what she's doing, get your idea off the ground. You say, my idea will make millions. More big ideas straight ahead.